Hello guys, welcome to another vlog, or if you're new here, my name is Jess. We do lots of travel and fashion and a bit of everything over here, but if you're returning then hello. So today's video, as you can probably tell from the title, is going to be a little long weekend in Dublin. So it's not really a weekend, it's actually Sunday to Tuesday, but we're doing 2 nights and 3 full days because we managed to get really cheap flights for like £30 each, and we got really good times. So we got here at 10 AM. Well, it was meant to be 10 AM, but the flight was delayed, but it was 10 AM and then we're leaving I think at like 8 PM. So we've near enough got 3 full days, which is perfect because it means we've got plenty of time to explore. So I thought we would give you a little vlog and show you what we get up to, how we managed to fit as much as we can in 3 days in Dublin. And we did do hand luggage only, so I'll talk you through outfits and stuff as well. So if you're not interested in the outfits, just give it a skip through every couple of like minutes or whatever. But this is our accommodation. So we're staying at Zanzibar Locke. Locke hotels are stunning. I've stayed at one before in Munich and it was honestly the most beautiful hotel ever. So it was our first choice when we were coming here. I actually have been looking for ages because there's 2 different properties in Dublin. The Zanzibar one is right in the middle, so you're literally at the, is it the Halfpenny? Or the Halfpenny, I don't know how you say it, but that bridge. So you're right in the middle. We're literally across the river. We can see the Temple Bar from the front of the hotel. So really good location, but let me show you what it looks like because it's a bit of like an apartment hotel. So it's really handy because you do get a little kitchen set up as well, but let me give you a quick tour. Okay, so when you first walk in, you've got the bathroom over here, so I'll just show you this first. So we've got really lovely bathroom. The tiles are gorgeous in here. So you've got a nice big shower, classic bathroom bits, nothing too fancy, but it is very cute, very aesthetic. The one thing this hotel does really well is aesthetics. Then when you come into here, this is our little like apartment vibes. We've got the rail bit there. We've got the bed here, which is lovely. It's tucked away really nicely. I love that they've kind of separated the room up. It's really cute. So this is the bed. Obviously got plugs and stuff on each side as well, which is really handy. And then through here is like the living space. I'm just going to turn around because the window's like killing the vibe right now. But this is the kitchen setup. So you do get like a little hob and all that kind of stuff. There's a little oven there. I'm pretty sure there's a coffee machine as well. If not, there is a little kettle and stuff. So really handy if you did want to make yourself at home for a longer period of time. There's a little table here set up and like looking out the window, which is quite nice because you could sit and do some work. We've got some little treats there as well, which we're going to have a look at in a minute. And then you've got a sofa here, which is perfect because we can have a little lounge moment. And then there's also the TV over there as well. Annoyingly, the TV's not opposite the bed, so you can't like lounge in bed and watch telly or anything, but I think it's quite nice because it means you can kind of just sit here, watch some TV, and then the bed is separate, which is quite nice. But yeah, really gorgeous little hotel room. If you want to see more of the hotel, I highly recommend following my Instagram because I probably will have posted many pictures of it, if not like stories and stuff, sharing different snippets. So definitely check that out if you want to see more of the hotel room. I will leave the link to it down below if you want to book here because it is a really gorgeous hotel to stay in. But yeah, we're gonna have 5 minutes sit down. We've just literally got off the flight, so we want to just sit and chill for a bit, and then we're going to head out and get some lunch. I think we're going to go to, I think it's called Zion street food, something like that. I'll put the location pin on the screen. We've heard they do really good spice bags, so we're going to try and sit in and have some food, have a little look around for a bit, maybe go past some like bookshops and stuff, and then we're going to decide what to do with the afternoon. We're thinking maybe head over to like the castle or something because that's quite a nice like quick easy afternoon thing to do. And then we're planning to go to Temple Bar tonight because when you're in Dublin you have to do Temple Bar. I know it's expensive and I know people say it's a massive tourist trap, but we thought we have to go for at least 1 Guinness and then we can always go somewhere else for some more. Okay, we've had a last minute decision to head to the Guinness, is it the Storehouse? Is that what it's called? So you can basically do, I think it was like 20 or 30 euros to do the Storehouse itself, but then you could add on an extra drink in the 360 like rooftop bit for, I think it was like 6 euros or something. So it came to £61 both for like 40 minutes time. It's about half an hour walk or it's half an hour bus, so we thought let's just walk and let's just get it done. But this is my outfit, so this is what I wore on the plane and what I'm wearing today. I've got this worst behaviour jumper, we've got a white t-shirt, classic, jeans, oh, I'm falling over the end of the sofa, and then my docs, and then my grey coat and my Uniqlo bag. So this is number one. But yeah, we're gonna go get the Guinness tour done. We didn't know if we were gonna do it, and then we thought, you know what, we're sat around doing nothing, like let's just go and do it. And then after we've done that, we're gonna head to, I think, either get something to eat for dinner or we're gonna head straight to Temple Bar and do that tonight as well, because we really want to get that done. And then probably get an early-ish night. By early-ish I mean like 10 o'clock, because we were up at like 4 in the morning. So early-ish night, get up early tomorrow, and then we've got a full day here to just smash out all the things that we want to do. I would say get the bus, don't walk, it's quite far and it's basically all uphill. This Guinness experience is actually pretty cool. I think I've already told you the price and stuff, but it's quite good because it's interactive, but it's cool interactive, it's not boring. And I found out I like Guinness, so that's really fun. So we've been to the Guinness, what's it called? The Guinness Storehouse. Turns out I actually quite like Guinness. We had one each and then I swapped to, what was it, Hop House? Something like that, yeah. Peach, whatever. But we were laughing so much because they had one called Guinness Clear, and I was like, James, what is Guinness Clear? Like, is that like vodka? Like, what is it? It's water. It's literally water, and they did it to like make people pace themselves. We're heading now to Temple Bar, so we're gonna try and find some food near Temple Bar, have something to eat, and then we're gonna head to there for like the live music and stuff. I don't know what time it goes on, but we're hoping that it's soon because it's about 6 o'clock. So we're hoping if we eat something now, then yeah, we can head over and it'll be fine. But it was really nice. It was a really good experience. It was very interactive. Like, I didn't get bored looking around, and sometimes I do get bored on that kind of thing. But yeah, we're gonna try and get the bus now. I got distracted. But yeah, we're gonna try and get the bus now because we got a Leap card. Would recommend for when you're out and about in Dublin. Wouldn't recommend getting it from the airport because it is such a faff. We spent about an hour and a half trying to work out where we go, and then we gave up and got an Uber. But it's about 16 euros for 3 days, so you can use it a lot in the city. So if you're planning to do a lot of sightseeing, it's quite good for that, especially if you're not staying dead centre. So I was going to say, is that it? That's a city sightseeing, we don't need that one. But yeah, really, really good. 16 euros each, which isn't too bad. But we're gonna definitely get the bus because it's raining. I'm so excited for some breakfast and some coffee because it's about 10 o'clock. We went to Temple Bar till quite late last night. I think we left at like, what, 11? 10? It was quite late. Got back and then just literally straight into bed. We got some snacks on the way home because we were just like, let's get something. So just got some like crisps and chocolate and little bits to have in the room. Should definitely have got more water though. We only got one bottle between us, but we've come to Brother Hubbard for brunch. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning at the moment, and they do really good like porridges, granolas, eggs Benedict, like that kind of stuff. So we're gonna have some of this and then head out to explore. I think we're gonna go straight over to Trinity College, but we're not sure because the Leprechaun Museum is next door and we don't know whether to just make a quick little trip in there. But I need to go back and get my jumper because it's actually quite cool. James has gone for some eggy, bacony situation, and I've got a little granola situation. Yum. Okay guys, it's day 2. We've just been for breakfast at Brother Hubbard, which is a really nice spot. We got recommended it by someone, and also it's all over TikTok. But we're now heading over to the Trinity College, which if you've read or seen Normal People, it's where they go to college. But personally, I prefer the book. I started the series, couldn't get into it, but I'm going to try again, but the book is 10 out of 10. But yeah, we're going to head there, and then they've got a really cool library as well, which obviously she's going for the books. Highly recommend Brotherhood. I actually did get a little takeaway coffee as well, just because it's quite chilly today. So I was planning on not wearing a jumper, and I only brought one really cozy one with me. So basically back in the same outfit, except I've got leggings and Converse on, because the Docs, as comfy as they are, they're quite a workout for your legs because they're really heavy. So my legs are hurting a little bit today, but no like pain in terms of like blisters or anything like that. I actually find mine really comfy. I'll leave a link down below because I did a whole review of them, but I've never ever had them hurt. So oh, you just walked straight into me, and I just nearly walked into a lamppost. Definitely don't turn up without booking for that one. But if you book the Book of Kells experience, it includes the old library and stuff. That's basically the only way you can do it. So we've just had to book it for 4 o'clock and come back later. But it's fine, we're just going to go mooch around and find some other bits to do. I think we're going to go to St George's Arcade Market and the National Gallery because it's around the corner, and just have a little day of exploring around, to be honest. Hey guys, it's raining, so we've quickly popped into George's Street Arcade, which is behind me. It's a Monday, so it's kind of empty, like there's not really much open, but I would say it's worth having a little look. There's some cute little shops and stuff along there. And we are now trying to decide where to go because of the rain. So we booked back onto the, what's it called? The old library at Trinity College. We booked back onto that at 4. Definitely recommend booking if you're going to go, because you have to. So make sure that you do that before you go. We just thought we could turn up and get a ticket there, but you can't. So we're going back there at 4, and we've got a couple of hours to kill. So I think we might do maybe like the National Gallery or something. We just need to find something inside, basically. We need to think of something, and we're not hungry yet because we've only just eaten. So I think maybe go to the gallery, then maybe grab some lunch, and then I don't know, we'll see. I fancy something sweet, but we're just going to kill some time till we get to 4 o'clock and see what we can do that's nearby, that's inside, because it's like that horrible drizzly rain that gets you soaked, but it's not really that bad. So what do you want to do? We've spent a bit of time back at the room just because our appointment earlier, so basically we headed over to do the Trinity College Old Library Book of Kells tour. We thought you could just get tickets there and it'd be fine, but you need to book in advance. We turned up at 11 and they didn't have anything until 4. I highly recommend booking in advance if you do want to do it. It's also mostly indoors, so I think if you've got a day that's raining, definitely worth doing that and the Guinness tour on those days, because we were saying earlier, like, we kind of regret not doing that today and spending yesterday looking around the gardens and stuff because it was sunny. It's about 25 euros per person to go in, and apparently it takes about 2 hours. So you go around the Book of Kells, the old library, like a few other bits and pieces. So we're going to go back and do that now. We did do the National Library earlier, went to St George's Arcade, and what else did we do? Or was that it? But yeah, so we did a few little bits and pieces, came back for about an hour just to sit and chill because we were both quite tired. And now we're heading back out to do that. Then we're going to go for dinner somewhere. Not sure where, but we were thinking maybe going to like the Hungry Mexicans. Apparently it's really good. Like, I've heard people say that's really good. And then there's a speakeasy. We need to check if it's open on a Monday night. But there's a speakeasy where you go through a bookcase, and apparently it's really, really cool. It's called like the Shy Pig or something. So we're going to have a look into that, see where that is, and maybe go there a little bit later on as well. But I thought I'd show you what I'm wearing today because I did a little outfit thing yesterday as well. So I've got this black gym top on, just really good as a base layer, to be honest. I always pack stuff like this when I go somewhere that's a little bit colder. Leggings, Lululemon, this is from another version, just got some white socks on. I'm wearing my Converse as well, and then because it is quite cold, I've been putting that grey jumper on as well. I didn't really want to because I wanted to wear like a different outfit, but to be honest, sometimes you just need to be warm, so that's been going on as well. And then I've had a cap on too, which has been lovely. And then I think I mentioned this yesterday, but the hotel put a bottle in our room, like a little metal bottle. So we filled this with one of those electrolyte sachets so that we can get some hydration in, because we've definitely not drunk enough water. So we're gonna pack that into my bag. I also want to pack this. I'll leave the link to it, but this is my disposable camera. It's like a reusable disposable, so it takes film, but it takes pictures like a disposable. I do want to get an actual film camera, but that's on my birthday list, so we're not going to be getting that yet. But should we head out?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do this. Okay, so that was really quick going into the Book of Kells experience. We thought it would take ages. God, I look like a hot mess. It's really windy. We thought it would take like 2 hours. It took probably about 30 minutes, 20 minutes. But obviously if you read everything it takes a bit longer. So now we're in St Stephen's Gardens, which is very, very pretty. Guys, we have been terrible on the vlog. So yesterday we went out and did all the little activity bits that you saw. So we did the Book of Kells, the old library, we did the National Gallery, we did St George's Arcade, etc. Came back here for a little bit in the afternoon just because the rain was really bad, and then we popped back out and went to a place called Crew for dinner. Unbelievable, it was so good. I'll pop some little bits on the screen here so you can see. But they basically had like New Orleans style foods. They had like beignets on the menu. There was loads of like really good food. So James and I got these chicken tenders that were like sticky barbecue chicken tenders. My goodness, they were like the best chicken tenders ever, weren't they? They were so good. You got like 5 really big juicy bits. We initially didn't think 5 would be enough each, because we were like, oh, you know, chicken tenders, are they going to be tiny? Are they going to be huge? Like, what are they going to be like? They were really like juicy, good bits of chicken. And then they came with like a jalapeno mayo dip, 10 out of 10. We got some sweet potato fries to share. James got a mac and cheese. What did you think of the mac and cheese?
Very good.
He's literally like this while eating chocolate in the corner. But we got given like an Oatly like oat chocolate hip bar. But yeah, really, really good food. Highly recommend. So if you come to Dublin, I think that's really good. They do have 2. There was a north and a south, so we went to the north one. It's not too far from our hotel. And then this morning we have got late checkout at 1 o'clock and it's raining. So we thought, you know what? We haven't got that much to do around the city. So I think we're gonna have a little look in a minute, find somewhere really good for lunch and go there. We just got coffee from downstairs in the hotel because they do coffee, there's like pastries and stuff. They did have a breakfast menu. It was like granolas, like bacon butties, I can't think what else was on there, like really random like classic breakfast things, and they also had a couple of lunch bits as well. It was really nice. It was nice to just chill down there for a minute. We've come back up, we're going to watch a bit of Married at First Sight classic, and then we're going to head out for lunch. I think maybe Dublin Castle as well. We were going to look around the gardens and stuff, but we're going to see if we can borrow an umbrella from the hotel because we need to come back and get our bags at about 4ish anyway, and then we have to leave around here about 5 o'clock for the plane home. But I just wanted to quickly mention, so we were talking about this downstairs, I got told by someone on Instagram to get a Leap card, which is basically like a visitor card that you get, and it gives you access to all public transport for like, I think it was like 1, 3 or 5 days, wasn't it? Yeah, 16 euros for 3 days. So basically, that card, like I said, gets you on everything. We tried to use it from the airport, and I will be honest, getting it from the airport was an absolute pain in the arse. So there's loads and loads of bus lanes, and everyone was kind of telling us different things. Citymapper was telling us to get on the expensive one that wasn't included on the Leap card. It was a whole situation, so we ended up getting an Uber that was about 40 euros. Don't recommend doing that. I would say if you're going to go from the airport, if you have more patience than me, I would say try and find the right public bus. But the public bus took about an hour, and we'd been faffing for an hour trying to work our way around, and I was just getting annoyed. So we ended up just doing that. But I would say either get the public bus if you've got the patience to find it, or get the Dublin Express one, which gets you to the airport. I think it was like from 8 euros, so I don't know how much it would be actually, but I think that's probably a good way to do it. And then the Leap card has come in very, very handy. We are only using it for a few different bits because our hotel is a lot more central than we thought it was, and everything we've needed to do has been within like a 15-20 minute walk, and James and I both quite like walking. If you are staying a bit further out, that's an honestly fab way to do it. We have still used it a few times, so we walked the half an hour to the Guinness factory and then we got the bus back. Probably should have done the bus both ways, to be completely honest, because it was quite a long uphill walk, but I definitely think it's worth it. So I'm glad that we did it, and I think even just the few trips that we're getting, like the bus back from this hotel to the airport stops literally like 2 seconds up the road, so I think it's worth it. But yeah, just thought I'd mention that quickly. But I will catch up with you when we get to somewhere for lunch, because I think lunch is going to be our next stop, then the castle, which we need to see if we need to book, because everywhere apparently you need to book, and then yeah, we're gonna head to the airport later. So probably not the most busy day in terms of doing stuff, but it's really hard because I think Dublin, there's nothing to do, but there's also loads to do. So all the main things like the castle and stuff are quite close together, but then there is such a massive city with so many other bits that you could do. I did just find that a lot of the things that people recommend to do or that you see online are like day trips to somewhere else, or you know, like the Game of Thrones tours and that kind of thing, which are obviously outside of Dublin, so you would need a little bit more time. I think if we planned it better, we probably could have done a day trip yesterday and like bookended the bits that are in the city, but we obviously just didn't plan it enough. And I think going back to do it again, I would probably have done that and had like the first big chunk of the day that we had, because we got here at about 12. We had the first whole afternoon that we could have fit stuff into, and then today we've obviously got till like 4 or 5 o'clock. So I think that yesterday we maybe could have done like Giant's Causeway or something, but it's fine. I'm going to stop waffling and we're going to sit and enjoy our coffee and watch a little bit of Married at First Sight for a bit, and then yeah, see what happens next. Okay, quick final day outfit, because I have done it every other day. I have documented them on TikTok if you want to see like a better version of all of them, but this is what I'm wearing for day 3. So we've got the same coat and bag. We know I only bought one, so that's fine. I've got my jeans on again with the belt just to give it a bit of something else. Docs because I can't actually fit them in the suitcase, and I wore the Converse yesterday, but I think let's just leave these on because we've got to leave our bags downstairs. I've got my gym top on underneath this fine knit fine knit roll neck from Primark, just because it's not the warmest outside. I think it's like 10 degrees and it is a bit drizzly, but I thought rather than putting on the jumper for a 3rd time, I'd just put this on and it'll be a little bit cozier, especially if I've got the double layers, because the gym top's nice and cozy alongside the fine knit. And then in my hair, I've just got the giant leopard print scrunchie from Primark. So very simple outfit. I haven't actually worn the pink jumper. I thought I would, but it didn't take up that much space, so that's okay. And then I also packed, so last night for dinner I wore the gym top with the jeans, but I did pack my white satin skirt because it folds up so tiny, and my plan was to wear that with the grey jumper for dinner, or like with my white t-shirt and my coat. But to be honest, we haven't really gone anywhere like fancy for dinner, so I didn't end up needing it, but I bought it just in case. But yeah, this is my outfit for day 3. So we're going to quickly pop out for some lunch now, then we're going to head to Dublin Castle, and then I think we're going to come back here, grab our stuff and go to the airport. So not the most amazing amount of things today, but we might end up popping into some few little bits on the way. Maybe if we see some like cute little shops or something, we might pop in. But yeah, we're both very hungry, so we're going to go get some food. This is the little scrunchy situ. It's very cute. It's from Primark. I got a white one as well and I really like it. I already have a navy satin one and a like beigey coloured one, which I picked up from Claire's Accessories, but I really like this one. I think it's really cute. I'm loving hair accessories at the moment. I just think they add so much to an outfit. And then the gold hoops, I have no idea where these are from. I know someone will ask, but they're like crushed metal ones. They're really cute, but I have no idea where I got them from. I just found them in my jewellery box. Okay, so I went for a Super Bowl, and it's basically like sweet potato, pepper, rice, black beans, etc. And then James went for brisket tacos, which looks so delish. And then we've just got some odd little drinks here. So I've got kombucha, he's got raspberry and elderflower, and then I've got a decaf latte just for warmth and for coffee flavour because life. We've come over to Dublin Castle, but we don't really want to pay to go in because it's like another €8, and I feel like we've paid for so many things. So we just came over to the gardens to have a little look around. Unfortunately, it is very gross. As you can see me in my broken umbrella. It's cute. It's not as big as I thought it would be. Okay, we've got about an hour to kill, so we've decided to just go and sit in a coffee shop, get some cake, and I'm going to read my book for a bit. James is going to do some scrolling, and we're just going to go chill for a bit because we haven't got too long now before we need to leave to get on our plane home, which is sad, but it's a very miserable day, so.